Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Personal Growth Talks podcast. I'm your host, Jason, and I'm so excited to have you here today. In this episode, we're diving into something truly transformative: 7 habits that will change your life. Whether you're looking to improve your daily routine, boost your confidence, or just live a happier life, these habits are game changers. And the best part? They're simple and easy to start today.
That's right, Jason. Hi, everyone. I'm Julia, your co-host, and I'm thrilled to be part of this conversation. Habits are the small things we do every day that have a massive impact over time. And honestly, many of us don't realize how much our habits shape our lives. Let me ask you, Jason, what's one habit you've added recently that's made a big difference for you?
Oh, great question. I've started journaling every morning. It really helps me clear my mind and set my priorities for the day. What about you, Julia? Any habits that have changed your life lately?
For me, it's been practicing gratitude every night. Before I sleep, I take a moment to think about 3 things I'm thankful for. It's such a small habit, but it's made me so much more positive and focused.
That's amazing! And that's what we're here to talk about today: how small, intentional changes can lead to big transformations. So, stick around as we explore 7 habits that can truly change your life. Let's get started. All right, let's talk about habits. Have you ever noticed how the little things you do every day can either make or break your success? Habits are like building blocks. They shape your life, one small action at a time. The best part is that once you form a habit, it becomes automatic. You don't have to think about it anymore. It just becomes part of who you are.
Exactly, Jason. Habits are the foundation of personal growth. Think about it. If you want to be healthier, more productive, or even happier, you don't just wake up one day and magically achieve it. It's the habits you practice consistently that lead to those results. And here's the thing: habits can work for you or against you, depending on what they are.
That's a great point, Julia. A positive habit, like reading for 10 minutes a day, can expand your knowledge and open new opportunities. But a negative habit, like procrastinating, can hold you back from reaching your goals. Here's a question for you, Julia. What's a habit you struggled to build but eventually mastered?
That would have to be exercising regularly. At first, it was tough to stick to it because I always felt too busy or tired, but once I made it part of my daily routine, it became much easier. Now I don't even think about it. It's just something I do automatically. What about you, Jason? Any habits you've had to work hard to build?
For me, it was setting clear goals. I used to just go with the flow, but I realized I wasn't making much progress. Once I started writing down my goals and reviewing them weekly, everything changed. It gave me direction and purpose.
And that's the beauty of habits. They can transform your life in ways you didn't think were possible. The key is starting small and staying consistent, and that's what we're going to explore next. 7 habits that can truly change your life. Let's get into it.
All right, Julia, it's time to dive into the 7 habits that can truly change your life. These aren't complex or overwhelming. They're simple steps anyone can start today. Ready to get started?
Absolutely, Jason. Let's take it one habit at a time, and I'll chime in with tips or examples along the way. What's the first habit?
The first habit is creating a morning routine. How you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Even something as simple as waking up 15 minutes earlier to meditate, exercise, or plan your day can make a huge difference.
That's so true. For me, starting my day with a cup of tea and some journaling helps me feel calm and focused. If you're not sure where to start, try adding one small thing like stretching for 5 minutes or drinking a glass of water.
Next, we have daily gratitude. Taking time to appreciate the good things in your life helps you focus on the positive, even during tough times. It's such a simple habit, but it can change your mindset.
I completely agree. One way to practice gratitude is by writing down 3 things you're thankful for each day. It doesn't have to be big. Something like enjoying a sunny day or a kind word from a friend works perfectly.
The third habit is setting clear goals. If you don't know where you're going, how will you get there? Writing down your goals and breaking them into smaller steps makes them feel achievable.
Exactly. And don't forget to review your goals regularly. I like to set weekly goals and reflect on my progress every Sunday. It keeps me motivated and on track.
The fourth habit is active listening. When you truly listen to others, you strengthen your relationships and learn so much more. It's not just about hearing, it's about understanding.
Right. A simple tip for active listening is to maintain eye contact and nod occasionally to show you're engaged. And avoid interrupting. It makes the speaker feel valued and heard.
The fifth habit is consistent exercise. Taking care of your physical health has a direct impact on your mental well-being. And it doesn't mean you need to hit the gym every day. Even a 20-minute walk can do wonders.
Absolutely. If you're just starting, try something fun like dancing or yoga. The key is finding an activity you enjoy so you'll stick with it.
The sixth habit is reading and learning. Personal growth comes from constantly seeking new knowledge. Whether it's books, podcasts, or online courses, learning keeps your mind sharp.
That's such a good point. I recently started listening to audiobooks during my commute, and it's such an easy way to learn something new every day. Even 10 minutes of reading before bed can make a difference.
Finally, habit number 7 is practicing mindfulness. Taking a few minutes to focus on the present moment can reduce stress and improve your overall happiness.
Exactly. If you've never tried mindfulness before, start with deep breathing exercises. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and slowly exhale. It's such a calming practice, and you can do it anywhere.
These 7 habits might seem small, but together, they can have a huge impact on your life. The best part is that you can start building them one at a time. No need to do it all at once.
That's right, Jason. And remember, consistency is key. Small changes done consistently over time lead to big results. Which of these habits will you try first? Let us know in the comments or share your journey with us.
So now that we've covered the 7 habits, let's talk about how to actually build them into your life. It's one thing to know what habits are important, but making them stick is the real challenge.
Exactly, Jason. Building habits takes time and consistency. One of the best strategies is to start small. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to do everything at once. Focus on one habit and commit to it for a few weeks before adding another.
That's such great advice, Julia. Another tip is to attach your new habit to an existing one. For example, if you want to practice gratitude, you can add it to your bedtime routine. After brushing your teeth, spend a minute thinking about what you're grateful for.
I love that. And don't forget to track your progress. Use a journal, an app, or even just a checklist to keep track of how often you're sticking to your habit. Seeing your progress can be really motivating.
Also, don't be too hard on yourself if you miss a day. The key is to get back on track as soon as you can. Remember, consistency is more important than perfection.
Absolutely, and celebrate your wins no matter how small. If you complete a week of practicing a new habit, reward yourself. It helps reinforce the positive behavior.
Habits might take some effort to build, but once they're in place, they can change your life in ways you never imagined. So, start small, stay consistent, And be patient with yourself. You've got this.
That's right. And if you have any tips or strategies for building habits, share them with us. We'd love to hear from you.
All right, Julia. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment for some quick Q&A. These are some common questions people have when it comes to building life-changing habits. Here's one. How long does it take to form a habit?
Great question. Research suggests it can take anywhere from 21 to 66 days to form a habit, depending on the person and the habit. The key is consistency. Even if it feels hard at first, sticking with it makes it easier over time.
That's so true. Here's another one. What if I fail to stick to my habit for a day or two?
Missing a day doesn't mean you've failed. Life happens and it's normal to slip up sometimes. What matters is getting back on track as soon as you can. Don't let one missed day turn into a week or a month.
Exactly. One more question. What's the best way to stay motivated while building a new habit?
Focus on your why. Remind yourself of the bigger picture, why this habit matters to you. Also, celebrate small wins along the way to keep yourself encouraged. Accountability can help too. Tell a friend about your goal or join a community.
That's fantastic advice, Julia. And with that, we've reached the end of our episode. We hope these 7 habits and tips inspire you to take small, meaningful steps toward personal growth.
Yes, and remember, change doesn't happen overnight. Be patient with yourself and keep moving forward. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our podcast for more inspiring conversations.
And we'd love to hear from you. What habits are you working on? Share your thoughts in the comments or connect with us on social media. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and take care.
Bye, everyone. See you in the next episode.